Colleen Patrick-Goudreau. I'm an author and educator dedicated to empowering people to make informed food choices, to debunking myths about veganism and animal rights, and to giving people the tools and resources they need to live according to their own values of compassion and wellness. I do this through lectures, through my books, and through my podcast, Vegetarian Food for Thought. You can find out more at my website, compassionatecooks.com. Today we're going to talk about cutting boards. People are so confused about what kind of cutting board to use, what the preference is, what's safest, what's healthiest, and we're going to talk about that. I've seen so many people use glass cutting boards. Not a fan of glass cutting boards. They have no give, so your knife really suffers when you're pounding the knife on the glass. It makes the worst sound in the world. I can't even imagine. So not a big fan of glass cutting boards, so we're going to put that aside over here. A lot of people also use plastic cutting boards. Not a fan of plastic cutting boards. You can see that the cutting board really holds the food and the bacteria. I don't think they're sanitary. I don't think they're good. Not a fan of plastic. A lot of people use the plastic flexible cutting boards because it's easier. They can just go over to the pot or the pan and they can put their chopped onion in the pot. Not a fan. They're too unsafe. They're too unsturdy. They also have all these grooves and hold the bacteria. So I don't like the flexible cutting boards. I do like wood and I do like bamboo. These are my two favorites here. This is a wood cutting board and this is a bamboo cutting board. And you can see with both of them, they're both a really nice size. I really like using a large cutting board, even if you're chopping something small. I think people are really tempted to use a small cutting board when they're chopping something like a garlic bulb or ginger or something. Just use a nice big cutting board. It makes it a lot easier. You have a lot more surface to move around. In terms of keeping your cutting boards healthy, I highly recommend not soaking them in water. They're going to buckle. It's not good for the cutting board. It's not going to be safe for you because they're not going to sit sturdy on your surface. So basically just wipe it down with a wet sponge or rag. You can wash it with soap in the sink, but dry it right away and then store it. You can use a rag or some kind of towel if it does start to slip. Let's take a look at this. So if it starts to slip on your surface, you can just put a towel underneath it. Look at that. It's nice and sturdy. It's not going to slip. It's a lot better. So basically that's it. I'm a fan of the wood. I'm a fan of the bamboo cutting boards, a nice good size, and I hope that's helpful for you. So visit compassionatecooks.com for more information.